Okay, this is IM2, and we're in section 4-1, and this is the backside of the homework problems. All right, so what we're looking at is we have a triangle. We're saying that D is the midpoint of AB, and E is the midpoint of CB. So that means what we can say for sure is that DE is parallel to AC. All right? So what we can do is we can say, if this is 70 degrees, find the measure of B, D, and E. Well, that's pretty easy because these are corresponding angles with one line that goes through them. You could extend this and it would look more like the problem we did in class, where these two lines are parallel and this line crosses it. So that makes this angle and this angle the same. That makes it 70 degrees. All right, BED is 73. So what's this measure? Same thing. If these are parallel lines, which we know they are, because we know that's a property of the midsegment, and this line crosses through it, then these two are corresponding angles, so this is also 73 degrees. All right, if DE is 23, then what is AC? Well, AC is equal to 2 times 23. 2 times 23? 2 times 23? 46. All right, what if AC was 83? This is a different question, so don't freak out that we got the answer wrong there. If AC was 83 degrees, then DE is half of that. So DE is equal to 1/2 of 83. What does that equal? 83 divided by 2, 41.5. There you go. All right, so it asks find the distance across the lake in each diagram. This is a cute way of making us find the middle point, right? So we know that this line, these are the two mid-segments. So this is the mid-segment. Sorry, these are two sides are both congruent. So those are the mid-segments. So this is just going to be 2 times the mid-segment, which is 6.5, right? So 13. You could write 13 miles if you want to be correct. All right, I think you can find the rest of those since they're just half the size. All right, use the diagram here. Which segment is shorter for kayaking across the lake? AB or BC? Well, AB is half of this. So AB is half of 6, so that makes it 3. And BC is half of this one, so that makes it 2.5. Which one's shorter? 2.5, right? Which distance is shorter from kayaking A to B to C or walking from A to X to C? Well, A to B is 3, B to C is 2.5, so that was 3 plus 2.5. We know that this is also 2.5, and in a not shocking turn of events, this is 3, right? Because this is half of the line at the base here. So this is 2.5 plus 3, so that would make them the same. You read an explanation, right? I think that answers most of your questions. You can draw a triangle and its mid-segments, make a conjecture about what seems to be true about the 4 triangles that result. Well, if we just use this one right here, we can see that there's congruencies. In fact, you know what? Let's just do this. All right, let's draw a triangle. I'm going to try to make it not a perfect triangle in any way. So let's say this is the mid-segment for this line. This one, we're going to make the mid-segment. My triangles are not perfect. Roll with it. All right, so I'm going to use some colored pencils. So this line and this line and this line are all equal. This line and this line and this line are all equal. And this line and this line and this line are all equal. What you notice is the 4 triangles inside, well, they all have the same 3 sides. We could actually use a theorem, a postulate. What postulate could we use to prove this? Well, if we have 3 sides to prove it, I bet you can guess where we're going with this. We can use side, side, side to prove that all 4 of these are going to be congruent to each other.